Hello, everyone. Welcome tonight. We are excited to be here. Eric is here with me tonight.
Hi, guys.
And this is Judy and
Candace.
Yeah,
Connie.
Candace, Connie, Haley.
Hi,
oh my goodness, Connie's on 3 times.
Wow.
Wow.
There you go.
Oh my goodness, this is hilarious. Okay, so we are excited to be here because we tonight have something really exciting to share with all of you. The last couple of years, the last 3 years have been like life-changing in so many ways, especially for Eric. And he's created a whole other world in Peru. And he's been to Peru so many times in the last few years. And now we've decided, I finally went and experienced this magic. And we looked at each other and said, we are going to be here all the time, obviously, because of our chocolate business and also because of his personal interests. And, he has so much that he loves in Peru that we decided we need to bring people to this. We need to bring people and to experience exactly what we experience when we're there. Exactly what we eat, where we stay, who we're with, the entire thing, because it's that incredible. So today, the purpose of tonight's call is really to share with all of you this beautiful retreat that we've created called the Chocolate Paradise Retreat in Peru, hosted by Tribe Chocolate. We don't have Marco here today. Marco is the third partner in Tribe Chocolate. He's not here today live, but he's probably watching or at some point going to be watching this recording. We love you, Marco. And we are here to share with you the details, the itinerary, the events, everything that's going to happen in this incredible retreat in Peru in June. So before we go over all of the details, maybe we can just share that most of you, I believe, are on audio, are on mute. If you want to ask anything, please feel free to just unmute yourself. It's a very informal call. We want to answer your questions. So feel free to just unmute yourself throughout this call and ask questions. And also at the end, we're going to formally ask some questions. Who has questions? We also have a big list because some of you have questions like, single or double occupancy. Do we need vaccines? How long is the flight? All this great stuff that we're going to ask at the end. We're going to answer at the end. So why don't we just quickly start off with how this journey started with Eric? This journey started, when Eric was feeling really broken for so many reasons. And he went to Peru looking for some answers to how he can stop these patterns of fear that really has been with him since birth. And so you went into the jungles of Peru.
Yeah, went in. There was a retreat being held with plant medicine. And so a couple of friends, we decided to go down, and it was life-changing. And in that retreat, it broke a lot of the patterns and the old way of thinking and behaving. It was the entrenched ways that we keep on repeating over and over again, and it was amazing. And what came from that was that we only have 2 choices in life. With anything that comes up into our lives, it's either treat it acting out of love or out of fear. So that's basically how my thought patterns always go now, is that consciously make that decision of love.
Yeah.
And then went back down after that, fell in love with the people there too, made some great friends, amazing friends that are family. Yeah. And
it was almost like you always felt like they were family, right? It's kind of
Yeah.
like this remembering, like maybe there was some
Yeah,
sort
it
of
was-
soul connection, something going on. Just
Yeah.
beautiful people.
instant. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you know it when you meet them.
Yeah.
And when I stand on the land there,
Mm.
it's a feeling of home.
Wow.
So, yeah.
That's incredible.
And that's how I went back down 3 months after that retreat and brought Marco with me. He was thinking what to do in retirement. And he had mentioned chocolate as an up-and-coming thing that he might be interested in. And I said, well, I just made an amazing, beautiful friend, Andreo, and come down and we'll go visit him. So that's what happened. And we came back with 20 kilos of beans in our luggage
to start playing.
And
then here we are, chocolate company.
Heated up a mortar and pestle.
Yeah, started making chocolate, learning. And now we're having so much fun.
Yeah.
And it's...
Asked you to come on board and come and play.
Yes. Thank you so much. No. It's so much fun. What a gift to be...
It's about love, and that's what you're about.
Oh, thank you. Is this not incredible? I'm telling you, working with beautiful people, there's nothing like it. People who are, believe in you and believe in themselves, believe in the mission, all the same part of the mission. It's so beautiful. And so, I went for my first time to experience what he's been experiencing for 3 years, every time he goes back, and already knew because of how the glow in his eyes and, how excited he gets about Peru and what it's really done for him. Because I've known Eric since I was 14 and he was 16. So I know the incredible transformation that he has been through. And
if you're doing the math, that's like 10 years.
That's right. Not very long. Haley, his daughter, who's here. There's Haley. Hey! Yeah, we won't do the math. Because otherwise she would be 10 years old, right? Yeah, but she's obviously not 10 years old. So anyway, so because of that, I went down and we just fell in love with everything, and we just knew we had to bring people to this, and we have to keep it small, little, luxurious retreats. Eric and I have started to really see this mission of this chocolate company, Tribe Chocolate, which the name is all about. We are one tribe. We are one tribe. There's one love, one tribe. Doesn't matter your race, your color, your country, anything. It's one tribe. It's one love. We are united. And that's part of the message. And that's part of what this retreat is all about too. It's all about just making it intimate and small so we can all really get to know each other and just have an amazing time hearing stories. We're going to be doing some incredible things, yoga, meditations, and lots of chocolate. So what we're going to do today, I know you're all waiting. You're like, okay, but show me. I'm like dying to hear the details. What's happening in these 7 days? Okay, so we have the itinerary here. Look at this. We have the full itinerary with all the time. So we're going to just quickly review it with you because, today's just about quickly reviewing what's happening and to answer any of your questions. But before I do that, I'm just going to share really quickly my screen, because on my screen here is something that many of you have probably already seen, and that is our page with the visuals, the photos, right? Hopefully you can all see. Is everybody cool? We can all see great. So this here is, I personally am a very visual person. If I'm not looking at a picture, it takes me a while to really comprehend things. So I love to create visuals or information pages about things. And this retreat, it was perfect to take everything we're going to do and put it into a picture. So hopefully some of you have seen this. I'm just going to scroll down here really quickly, and then we're going to go over all the different things we're going to do. Okay, so obviously the dates are June 15 to 22. And we actually have 3 people so far who are saying that potentially that date may not work for them, and potentially the week after will. So we are considering repeating the retreat the second week. So staying an extra week and repeating that retreat. So if anyone is watching this by all means, please let us know if you're interested. And just actually at this point, I just wanted to share too that anyone in the chocolate industry, we would love, if you're watching this, we would love for you to join us too, because we absolutely love this industry. We find that the bean to bar chocolate industry, so like the chocolate artists of the world who are here really to bring more light to this concept of cacao, really shifting humanity. It's just such a beautiful group. Yeah. And the more of you who want to come and join us, we would love to bring you into our world of chocolate in Peru. We're all about collaborations and sharing. So please, we would love to have you join us too. So here we go. So here's the little map. Why don't we talk first about where we're going? So why did we choose Tarapoto, Eric, of all places in Peru?
Well, that's where my journey began 3 years ago. It's known as High Jungle there. And the retreat that I went to was just about half an hour north of Tarapoto. And interestingly enough, where we're going to go to the Canto del Rio Lodge is only, I would say, 5 minutes.
5 minutes from the 12 days you spent in the jungle.
Yeah.
Sleeping in
just a little tambo.
A tambo.
With a mosquito net over top.
Okay, we're talking something with no windows, nothing. Just like, you walk right into this little triangular thing.
Yeah.
And there's a mosquito net around a hammock or like a little.
It's like a bamboo slatted with a little mattress on top. But it was beautiful for those 12 days. It was a very warm place to be.
Yeah. Now that's not where we're staying on this trip, just so you know. We will have the beautiful lodge that we're staying in, Amazon Lodge. One day I will be ready to do that, what Eric did. Sleeping in a tombo with a mosquito net to really experience nature and to have it be one with me as he did. Oh, so incredible. And that is something we're going to look at for the future. But on this trip, we're going to take you through the 2 different beautiful resorts we're going to be staying at.
Yeah, and it's on the same river. Like where I stayed, I heard the river all night long, and at Canto del Rio, the same thing. You hear the river all night long.
And the river's called Rio de Cumbaza. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah, so beautiful. And so Tarapoto, just really quickly, for those of you who are wondering how to get here, you're going to fly into Lima. And then from Lima, you're going to take another small flight into Tarapoto.
1 hour.
About an hour.
Yeah.
And so for those of you coming from Toronto area, the flight to Lima is about
8 hours.
8 hours.
Yeah.
So at least you kind of get your direction. Some of you might be calling in from the States. Some of you might be calling in from Europe. Who knows? But it's not a long flight at all, at least from Toronto.
Yeah.
And then an extra flight into Tarapoto. So perfect. So then, let's just quickly share with you these pictures, and we're going to go over the itinerary. We're going to be doing some incredible visits to actually taste cacao from the tree. Lots of incredible chocolate cuisine. We're going to talk about this hike in a minute. The waterfall, the culture. One of our beautiful stays is in a place called Canto del Rio, which means like corner of the river.
And also the song of the river.
The song of the river. Yeah. Canzone, Canto del Rio. Beautiful. Yeah. So this is incredible. We stayed here before. Love this place. We're going to talk about this in a minute. And how these cute little, literally, chickens are just hanging out everywhere. They're so cute with the mama and the little babies hanging out. And it's just, it's adorable. So much nature. We're going to talk about cacao ceremony. This is something that super excites us right now as we're on this incredible spiritual journey. Really remembering what's going on with cacao, the significance of it being medicine, not just in past, but so much so in this lifetime as we really go through this incredible shift in humanity right now and waking up. Cacao is a huge, huge part and significance in that. And we're going to be talking a lot about that. We're going to talk about this amazing event where we're going to be literally exfoliating in chocolate. And then down here, we're going to talk about the next space or the next gorgeous family estate that we are going to be staying in. So this couple that owns this incredible place was serendipitous how Eric ended up here after his incredible retreat in the jungle. And this man it was just so beautiful for me to see Eric interacting with Oscar, the owner of this beautiful place. It was just so beautiful to see this connection.
Again, it's family.
Incredible. Like they don't even have to say anything. Like just the way they look at each other and talk. It was magical for me to experience that. And I'm so grateful to be part of that. Beautiful. Such beautiful people. So again, you're going to experience family, beautiful. This whole resort is incredible. And it is their home. This is their home. Yeah. And I don't want to share too much because we're going to go in order, but we're going to talk a little bit about that. We're going to talk about some tastings, coffee tastings, a cigar factory, a bean to bar chocolate factory.
Peruvian cigar factory.
The only Peruvian cigar factory. Okay. The only. Okay. Crazy. And normally I'm not really a cigar person, but I was fascinated with this place.
It's an art.
It is incredible to see how they do it from beginning to end. Everyone wrapping, like it was just phenomenal. The smell in there. and we're going to talk a bit about the owner of both of these places, the same beautiful man who we're gonna meet there as well. Tasting cacao fruit, all this good stuff we're going to talk about. Plus, we are going to obviously at the end talk about the pricing and any questions that you have. So let's start with day one. What happens when we arrive? Actually, does anyone have any questions so far? Let's open this up to everybody. Let me stop sharing for a quick moment and see, does anyone have any questions so far? Are we good? You can either unmute yourself with a question or type on the chat. There's a chat box, bottom of Zoom. You can actually type something. In the meantime, we're going to go ahead and we're going to share the itinerary, okay? So day one, you arrive in Tarapoto in the morning. What happens in the morning of day one?
Then you'll be picked up and then off to the jungle of Canto del Rio, the Jungle Lodge. Beautiful location. And it's a beautiful drive. Just to get there is awesome.
So I'm going to share that.
In the middle. Oh my God.
Oh, hang on. We just had a beautiful visitor come in. Stop sharing so I can mute.
Lisa.
Where is she? I'm going to mute you for a little bit. Here we go. I love it. Okay, amazing. Lisa always has beautiful like family and friends and awesomeness around her. So it's so cool. Her life is incredible. She just came back from Cuba. She was on this Peruvian trip with us. She's incredible. So great. Okay, so back to here.
Where did she go?
I know. So you can everyone see? No, we can't see the screen. Okay, let me just share my screen once again. Sorry, 1 second over here. We are going to go back in here to share our screen so that we can go. Here we go. Okay, so we're going to share with you Canto del Rio. Okay, remember we talked about this beautiful Amazon lodge. We're going to be spending the first 4 days in Canto del Rio. So we're going to be picked up at the Tarapoto airport, and we're going to come to this beautiful hill into the Amazon to Canto del Rio. Look at these gorgeous lodges. So can I tell you, first of all, how cool this was? There are no windows. There are just screens. So it's this beautiful, like luxurious lodge, modern, brand new. I think it's only like 1.5 years or 2 years new. And there's screens because that's how incredible the weather is in Tarapoto. Tell them what the weather's like every day.
Basically, every day it's 30 degrees and every night it's 20.
Okay, did everybody catch that?
365 days a year.
Every single day.
Yeah.
30 degrees during the day, 20 degrees in the evening.
Yeah.
Wow. And I love when Eric first said to me, you pick a fruit and, 200 days later, you're picking the same fruit. It's not like it's in season.
There's no season.
There are no seasons. Yeah. Everything's always in season.
I don't think I said wait 200 days though.
No,
you
don't
pick
wait.
one, another one pops out.
Another one pops out right away, every single day. It's so great. Yeah. So look at this beautiful place, Canto del Rio. So again, lodge living, each of these, so you can see there's an apartment up here, a suite down here.
And that's a lofted apartment here at the top.
Yes, right. The top ones have a loft, so like a bed up top. Really cool. Yeah. Gorgeous inside there. You can see a picture of the rooms in here, so beautiful. They have an incredible outdoor kitchen. I don't know if you can see in this picture here. This is so cool. So everyone in Tarapoto pretty much has an outdoor kitchen. Is that how it works? I think that's how it works because of the weather. It's so beautiful. Yeah. Why would you be inside? Yeah. And so we're going to be eating outdoors pretty much every single meal on this trip. And so that's exciting. And it's right near, as we mentioned, Rio de Combaza, which is that river around the Amazon, which kind of turns right there on that spot where we're going to be, which is so cool. And that river, by the way, happens to be right near Guacamillo Falls, which we're going to talk about. This gorgeous waterfall. What a beautiful visit that was. We're going to talk about what we did there. And again, there's a pool. There's a pool there, so we can enjoy as well. Beautiful pool. So what happens after? So we go there, we enjoy a little bit of time there, and then we have a river swim that evening. So that day's all about just relaxing, having a beautiful river swim,
just settling in,
a welcome dinner. It's going to be gorgeous for that day. Day 2, we wake up and we have yoga every day. Where's my little yoga picture here? I've got to show this picture here. Yoga every morning with a little morning grounding and meditation. So great, just to get us stretched and connecting. And then we're going to go to Huacamillo waterfall. Let's show you that picture again. Okay, this is it here. Okay, this here is beautiful Eliza.
Yeah.
Eliza, that's on this call right now. Eliza, make some noise. Unmute yourself. Say a little hello if you're still there. Eliza came with us. I hope that she's okay. I know she's okay. I've already asked her if I could use this image.
Yeah.
But does she not look like a goddess? This is like, look at her.
Beautiful.
Gorgeous. And so we are right now at the base, almost the base, that picture of the Huacamillo Falls. And that was such a beautiful hike. I'm going to show you this picture here. Here's Eliza and I right here. The Amazon River hike. And what we did was it took about an hour and a half, would you say?
Yeah.
About an hour and a half to get there, an hour and a half back. And what's going to happen is we cross the river, just like you see right here, not, crazy long river. Like it's literally what you're seeing in this picture here. We're just going to cross the river 4 times. We're going to be in the jungle doing this hike, nothing strenuous or like up hills or anything like that. It's not crazy at all. It's just that it's an hour and a half to get there, about an hour and a half to get back. With 4 of these river crosses, which you're seeing here. We are going to be doing a beautiful midway meditation on these rocks because the sound of the river is so glorious, so grounding, so beautiful that we must sit as we, on our way there, just to take it all in, just a couple of moments in silence, in silent meditation. And then when we get to the falls, we are going to actually do another beautiful those of you who are interested, just kind of a circular meditation right by the water, and just a real incredible grounding and gratefulness meditation, which is so beautiful. And there's this, Eric's going to tell us a little story about waterfalls, which I didn't know until I went on this last trip to Peru.
The locals,
tell us about that.
It was Cindy actually that told me about the flowers, but they believe that in every waterfall, there's a mermaid, and the spirit of the mermaid that is present in that waterfall. So to bring a gift for the mermaid and to set intentions. And so that's what we did that with flowers, bring the flowers to the bottom of the falls and then present them to her. So that was a beautiful thing to do.
And what's so crazy is, don't worry if you're like, where am I going to get these flowers? There's so many beautiful flowers on the hike.
Yeah,
Literally, you pick flowers on the hike, these flowers that are just growing naturally.
Yeah.
In fact, there's this gorgeous pink one, which we're going to see. It was, I wish I had a picture here. I don't have a picture to show you here on the screen, but it's this beautiful Amazonian, incredible flower that's pink, and it looks like an exotic bird or something.
Yeah.
And Eric carried it. He found that when we first started this hike, and he carried it all the way throughout the hike to the waterfall. And it had all these sections, this beautiful pink flower. And when he got to the waterfall, he was literally picking one flower at a time and presenting it to the mermaid, to the waterfall, and doing his blessing and gratitude. It was just so beautiful for all the people in his life who he really wanted to send a separate intention to. So that's beautiful.
That was very nice.
So nice to be part of that, isn't it? So good.
You had one.
Yes, Haley.
Yes, you did.
Haley got a flower. Look at her. She's like, I better have had a flower. Of course you did.
No, that's so beautiful. That's so
For
cute.
you and for Caitlin. Perfect. So then we head back to the lodge, and then we're going to have a pizza and pasta dinner. We're actually going to make, we're going to include chocolate and everything. I know you're wondering, how on earth are we going to include chocolate in this? We're going to figure it out. They're actually going to figure it out because the people who are hosting
Nibs
this,
in the crust.
the food, I know, nibs in the crust. Actually, can we talk for a minute about Peru, the cuisine in Peru?
It's
I
incredible.
don't know how I didn't know this. We went on this trip, and I was kind of like, it's probably going to be kind of similar to Cuba, really no big expectations. And I couldn't believe it. I was just like floored. I had no idea. How did I not know?
It's one of the top gastronomy
Peru
in
is
the world.
known for gastronomy. And so the people who are actually putting this tour together, who put this tour together in collaboration with us, we're going to talk about them at the end. La Patarashka Tour Company, beautiful people and friends. They have and own one of the most beautiful and prestigious restaurants in Tarapoto, which we will be dining at. And they are part owners of Canto del Rio, this beautiful place that we're staying at, which we forgot to mention.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this is crazy. Kate, basically everybody's involved. Everyone's involved as owners, and they're just beautiful people. And it's just, you're getting the best service, and you're with all of us, and it's just a magical 7 days.
It's going to be beautiful.
So incredible. So, okay, so what happens day 2? So then we go to, sorry, day 3. Day 3, we're going to start with yoga again. Oh, we're going to go to the tobacco. Let me show you the tobacco factory. Where is that? Somewhere down here, I think. Yes, right?
Yeah.
Is that the tobacco factory? Yes, as we mentioned, amazing. We go into their like refrigerated, what's that called anyway? It's like a big, it's where they have all the finished product, the humidor, which is incredible for them because it's freezing cold in there. And as you can imagine, every day's hot and warm. And, you know, in that area, at least in the cigar factory, was really not really air conditioning, I don't think, except for that area. And it was so cool to experience. But this is going to be incredible for you to experience.
And to see what 1 million cigars look like.
Yes.
Remember he took us into the one section, Gennaro, and he's like, this is what 1 million cigars look like.
Yes, crazy.
Yeah.
And then on this day, we then go to the coffee. We don't do the chocolate factory that day, I don't think.
No, that's the next day.
So then right after here, right in town, is this really cool coffee shop. And what they do in this coffee shop, you can't really see this image so well, but you can see these 3 jars here. What happens? This is the coolest thing. I've never experienced this before. But as you can imagine, there are a lot of coffee farms in Peru as well. And so this particular coffee shop is actually like a mini little hotel too, in town, right in the town of Tarapoto. They've got like this courtyard in the middle with this coffee shop. It's the coolest, cutest thing you've ever seen. And they bring out these jars and they bring out their coffee, and it's the same bean, but it's been roasted different times. And then they give you this little cup and you taste coffee from each of those different roasts, right? Same bean, different roast, longer roasts. Yeah. So here's one that was only roasted for so much time, and then here's another one that's the same bean but roasted longer, and and you can try it. It is unbelievable, the difference in flavor.
It's all in the roasting.
Such a cool experience. I had never tasted chocolate like that before, and I just loved it. And this is all about tasting and food, this trip. And so we included coffee. And so that's part of what we're going to be doing on this day too. And then we're going to head to...
We eat lunch at the Suchichi.
Oh, we have lunch in town at a beautiful restaurant, also owned by the owners of Canto del Rio and La Patarashka, which is so great. Beautiful restaurant. And then we head back and we do this beautiful, sorry, pardon while I wrap up these pictures so fast here. I know I'm going really fast on here. But here, can you see these beautiful ladies that are bathing in cacao? The purpose of this exercise, besides having fun, is to experience exfoliating your body in cacao. And so moisturizing. I mean, we just think of chocolate as something you eat, but when you experience this, it's going to be a whole other world for you. And we're just going to have tons of fun, as you can see, coating ourselves, exfoliating ourselves, feeling and revitalizing our body. And it's going to happen right on the river, which is right next door to the Amazon Lodge, which we will be staying at, called Canto del Rio, which is so cool. Then we'll be doing our cacao ceremony. How many of you have heard of cacao ceremonies? You've heard of, you've maybe seen on Facebook or that there really is this sort of, I'm not going to call it a resurgence, but like a popularity, I guess, in people gathering in circles, gathering in groups, and doing what a lot of our ancestors have done for many, many, many lifetimes and even continue to do today, which is to treat cacao like a sacred medicine, because that's exactly what it is. And what they do is we just sit in circle and we do these beautiful blessings for cacao. We're grateful for it. And it's this beautiful ceremony with all of us. And it's going to be something magical to experience. And I'm so excited that we're going to be doing that on that night, which is the full moon night. We actually designed this entire retreat around the full moon so we can do this cacao ceremony. So the first thing we did was figure out when is the full moon in June, and then we planned the retreat around that. So that's going to be really, really amazing. After this cacao ceremony, we are going to go back to the river, which again is just right across, like right on the other side of where we're staying in this Amazon Lodge. And we're going to have a musical campfire on the river. Okay, is that amazing? Hey,
the energy that's going to be building
I
throughout
know.
that.
And somebody who lives in the
evening,
city,
it's going to be
in downtown
amazing.
Toronto, you have no idea how excited I am to get back into nature, into this beautiful, lush, gorgeous Mother Nature again, especially in Peru. So really excited for that. Day 4, we start off with yoga again, meditation, healthy breakfast, and then we're going in to see this beautiful harvesting research center, which is going to have, here we go, 50 different types of cacao trees. Pods. Cacao grows as a pod. For those of you who are not too familiar with it, this here is literally, I like to call it how chocolate is born. First it's a little flower, and then it's this like pod, and in it, whoops, not sure what happened there. Oh, let me just stop this for a minute. Oh, really? Okay, hang on a second. Let me just share our screen again. We just got disconnected for a quick second. So you can see me okay, right? Yes. So 50 different types of cacao. We're going to be cutting the cacao, trying this beautiful fruit. Have you ever tried cacao fresh from a tree? What does cacao taste like?
Mango, lychee. It's
white, like drips
and
down
with
your
50
mouth.
different
So
varieties,
delicious.
it's incredible to see the difference of the taste of the different varieties, even within the fruit of it.
Yes.
The flesh of it.
Right.
Was incredible.
Yes.
Some smell like corn.
Yes.
Pumpkin.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
Banana.
Oh, was that different?
Very
it was
different.
amazing.
Each tree as he was peeling. And part of where we're going here, or picking, part of what we're doing here is we're also going to see other fruits. Remember, he took us to
it's a whole institute of tropical fruits. And
we literally just like picks them off the tree. And he's like, here you go, try some fresh jackfruit, just picked from the tree. And you're like, oh. So the first thing we want to do is not have a big breakfast. Yeah. Because you're going to be eating so much delicious fresh fruit. Honestly, I wish I had known in advance what we were going to experience, because it was just so incredible, right? Yeah. I just wanted to eat more of this stuff. It was a once in a lifetime experience to have all of these fruits all in one place, trying them fresh, picked from the tree. Unbelievable, beautiful. From there, we're going to have lunch at La Patarasca. Okay, can I tell you about La Patarasca? Again, it is this beautiful gourmet, incredible restaurant. The story of how the restaurant was created is beautiful. Stories are so important to every single one of us. What was the origin? You're going to hear the story when you're there. It has to do with, again, a couple who had a dream to bring food. We're talking food, ancient Peruvian cuisine that was artisanal from grandparents, bring this into the town. And they had this dream, and they wanted to do it in a particular place, but the roads were not paved yet. So they actually paved it themselves because he was in construction, so that people would come. And then people came, and this restaurant became so popular, and it started to thrive. And there's this beautiful courtyard in the middle with a pool, and it's the most beautiful thing to see. And they have their beautiful restaurant there and coffee shops, and it's this like really cool, like estate kind of right in the town. And they also have a tour company. And these are the beautiful people that we've decided to partner with, who already have a tour company, who already put together so many beautiful tours within Peru, all over Peru. And we wanted to partner with them so that all payments can go through them, and they could plan everything and be on site for us for everything. And so we are in the most beautiful hands with this entire trip. And we're so grateful to all of you, and Cindy and Yesenia and anyone who from the Patarasca Tour Company, who I know are going to be watching the recording. We love you. Thank you so much for all you do. We cannot wait to introduce everybody to you and to your beautiful mother too, who started this beautiful dream. Okay, and then we're going to go to the chocolate factory. Okay, how many of you have never been to a chocolate factory before? Okay, that's going to be checked off your list, because check this out. Look at this picture here. Okay, this is so funny. This reminds me of Laverne and Shirley, right? This picture.
What's the?
This was us there.
I Love Lucy.
Oh, I Love Lucy. Yeah. Yes. So this was the last time we were there. These are two beautiful owners who you're going to meet. Beautiful people. They actually happen to be Italian.
Gennaro and Michele.
Gennaro and Michele. Beautiful people. Wait till you meet them and feel their hearts. So incredible. And they'll take us through a personal tour of this incredible facility, of which they have purchased state-of-the-art, top-of-the-line equipment from Italy for this bean to bar production. You're going to learn, what does bean to bar mean? How is this different from other chocolates? How beautiful is bean to bar, and why is that important? Especially for your health, for the farmers, for those who are part of the business and the industry, because it's all about a one big dream that we have together to bring more abundance to the world. And so we're going to be experiencing, we're going to be watching everything being made, and then tasting, as you can see here, real tastings right from this factory. It's going to be so much fun. And then
that's when we head to Colina de Montalva.
And then we're back. Oh, sorry. Right. Okay. Then we get dropped off over here at this beautiful, look at this. Can you see this? Can everybody see this for sure? Can you actually see what's going on over here? Okay. Eric did not tell us he told us where we were going, but he didn't tell us what to expect. So these beautiful gates open up, and this is the last 3 days. We're 4 days in Canto del Rio, which is, again, up on the hill in the Amazon, gorgeous Amazon lodge, where we're going to be enjoying so much nature, so incredible. The last 3 days are in Tarapoto, in the city, which is just really not too far. It's about 25-minute drive, something like that.
Yeah.
And these gates open up, and there's this family estate behind these gates, and this is it. Like it's just breathtaking. And if you think this is breathtaking, again, wait till you meet these beautiful people, this couple, and hopefully their son and daughter who will be there. Almendra, we love you. I'm sure you're watching this recording. Almendra lives in Lima in school, and
she's out of school now.
Oh yes,
she has
right.
a job.
Right. But hopefully you'll be there for our retreats. You can meet our gorgeous friends and spend some time with us, and your beautiful brother too. Suila and Oscar, Rodrigo, the owners of this place, so beautiful. Cannot wait to introduce you to these beautiful people who have literally built this home with a dream that one day they were going to create a hotel and basically share this glorious everyday life with other people, which is what they do every night now. Every night they have friends, they enjoy life first, they celebrate, they eat. They have an incredible chef at this resort. They have a bar. You can't see it right here, but a beautiful bar set up the whole day. It's just incredible. So let's just quickly share this. They have the outdoor kitchen, again, incredible. Again, I just can't even believe it. The accommodation is gorgeous, brand new suites that they just built this past, I think, 5 months ago or 6 months ago.
Just opened.
I think there are 10 new suites that have just built, gorgeous. You can see them back here in this image right here. This here is the original home, again, with the intention that they were going to expand. And look at the expansion with all these suites across the pool. How cool is that, right? To have to participate in this beautiful, beautiful dream. And then this little guy. Okay, can I tell you about Jaimito? He's my little boyfriend. I fell in love with this guy. Oh my God.
He followed and danced behind her. Macaw.
A macaw parrot. Okay, he has a tree. Okay, do you see this picture right here? Right to the left of this picture. You can't see it, but there's a gorgeous cacao tree.
Yeah.
Right?
And that's banana. What you see back there
and these
is
are banana trees. Like
plantain.
Completely surrounded by beautiful lush
citrus everywhere.
Greenery, fruits, beautiful. And there's this big cacao tree right on their land, like in their home. They have this beautiful cacao tree. And right behind the cacao tree is another bush. And they have this beautiful big parrot like treehouse.
Yeah.
And this little guy, Jaimito, lives there with his buddy.
It's a moringa. That tree that he lives in is a moringa tree.
Moringa tree.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And this little guy loves to talk. He's very vocal. He's always like, hola, hola. He's always talking and saying hello. And sorry, I think I just muted myself accidentally. This particular day that we were there, right here, where this picture was taken, he came out and hung out with us the entire day on our lounge chairs.
Hung out with her.
Well, he was so cute. For some reason, he was hanging out with me, and I loved him. He was so cute. And his little, feet, the way he walks, crooked. And he's and he just kept walking. Oh, love him. I cannot wait. He's one of the highlights. Oscar, Sweelan, I cannot wait to see Jaimito.
Yeah, that's what Oscar said, that it's actually Colina de Montalva belongs to Jaimito and they work for him.
Oh, that's so cute. Oh my God, so cute, so cute. So this place is gorgeous. So the last 3 days are in this place.
And the cuisine, when you talk about Peruvian cuisine,
the cuisine out of this
their
world.
restaurant that they have put together, everything on it is outstanding.
Incredible.
And the sushi, remember the sushi that we had?
My God,
I don't think I've ever
out
had
of this world. And
sushi
nothing
in my
like
life.
that. Incredible.
Yeah,
so excited for that. So what happens, and then the next day we go and we experience Peruvian culture. So we go to Shazuta. There's going to be different places we're going to go visit,
different
sculptures, different stops along the way. It's a day of just experiencing culture, an art gallery, another cacao production facility. This is called Mishki, a really famous cacao production area and town. That's going to be amazing. Did we mention there's lots of chocolate on this retreat? So that's going to be so amazing. And then finally, day 6 is, what were we doing day 6? Oh, okay, day 6. Let's tell you what's happening day 6, the second last day. Day 6, do you see this picture here? We are going to be spending the day giving back to the local community near Canto del Rio. There's a little community, and the parks are in need of some serious love and care. The children's park nearby. So we're going to help to revitalize it, to paint it, to refurbish it, so that the kids can have a nicer place to play. How cool is that? So we're going to be doing that, and we're actually hoping to get some information very soon about what exactly are the needs, so that we can, all of us who are confirmed, start collecting some money, even if it's as much as, $10, or, as little as $10, as much as you can, which we can use to go and buy materials, so that the materials are there when we arrive on that day, so that we just get to work. The kids are going to be there. We're going to play with them. We're going to work together to revitalize this place, spend a few hours giving back, giving forward, giving back, giving forward, and doing that. And then finally, the last day, what are we doing the last day?
A little bit of R&R.
The last day is sitting right here.
Relaxation.
You can't see it, but on the left here are all these gorgeous chairs, poolside chairs. This is your chance to hang out, have some drinks, enjoy. The weather's always gorgeous there, as we mentioned, and that's what's going to be happening. And then actually, we just want to share a couple of other things. We're going to take you into the local market in Tarapoto. Amazing, amazing, amazing finds.
Mm-hmm.
I bought these beautiful half gloves, alpaca gloves, beautiful stuff. You are going to be able to find the most beautiful things for your home, gifts if you want. This market was gorgeous, so get ready for that. We're going to meet, we mentioned La Patarashka, this beautiful, beautiful woman who created and started that whole dream. Her name is Chef Ilia Garcia de Rategui. So beautiful. And this is a great lady to meet as well there too. The chef, the original chef. And I think that's about it, right? Here's our friends and tour operator, La Patarashka. And maybe we should talk about pricing a little bit now. So I'm going to stop sharing for a quick moment and see if anybody has any questions. Does anyone have any questions? Maybe, oh my God, Aliza, would you mind sharing a little bit? Maybe you can unmute yourself and just share a little bit of what you experienced on this trip. I'm going to put you on the spot.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's my mom's birthday, so there's like a lot of people around.
Oh, happy birthday to her.
And the internet.
Oh.
Thank you. Mine, Judy said happy birthday. Judy and Eric. Sophia Peru,
Happy birthday.
Yeah, the retreat was amazing, and I think anyone who goes will absolutely not regret it. It's and this like obviously you've added like even more things to this retreat, so it's like I can't even. can't even describe like how amazing this is going to be for anyone that goes on this retreat. And if I honestly, if I didn't have my son's confirmation, I would go again.
I love it. Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
OMG.
It was so much fun.
So fun to be with you too, Lisa.
I'm talking. I'm unmuted, please.
Yeah, nice. Good to know.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thanks, guys.
All right. So good. So, right. So let's quickly share. We're going to wrap up. We're going to quickly share the pricing. Let me just see here. Where was that? Here we go. So we have an early bird price, which is amazing. Everybody I talk to says, how much is it? $3,000, $3,500, even someone today. I was talking about this. Excuse me. Sorry. And he was saying, oh my God, what is it? Is it like $3,500? Is it $3,200? What is it? And it's pretty amazing when you think of everything we've included in here. It's $1,955 Canadian, which is 4,825 soles. And the reason why it has to be paid in soles is because it's through the tour company, but you will get an exchange just like you do when you buy something in the US. On your credit card, it just goes and exchanges. You can even go online, find an online converter. We can send you one too, so you can see the conversion of that amount to Canadian, which is approximately $1,955. So this is an early bird price. This is going to be for the beginning of April. Haley, I wonder if you can do me a huge favor. Can you grab for me, there's a box. There should be a chocolate box in there.
Oh, it's over here.
Oh, perfect, thank you. Right, and then we have a regular price. So after April 1st, thanks so much. After April 1st is the regular price, which is still incredible. Is that not still incredible? $2,355.
Everything is packed in.
Food, drinks,
that's
accommodation, every single event we talked about. I mean, it's crazy. Can I once again thank La Patarashka Tour Company for putting this incredible everything together for us. So grateful for you. So here's what we're doing. And we have something really super special and exciting. We wanted to get you all excited because we've had some people already ask for week 2. We would love to wrap up week 1 this week and find and confirm who's coming for week 1, 10 people for week 1, so we can start making plans for week 2 for those who couldn't make week 1. And again, what I mean by week 2 is just the same retreat happening week 2. So you don't have to stay 2 weeks. You're just staying 1 week, although I'm sure you would love to stay 2 weeks. And you certainly are welcome to stay 2 weeks. Yeah. But we're going to be repeating the retreat on week 2. And so what we wanted to do to get some of you excited and to wrap this up is we have a really beautiful gift that we have planned for those of you who are ready to go and want to commit and make a commitment by the end of this week and pay for your spot and secure your spot. And what we're going to do is we are going to mail to you this gorgeous welcome package to get you ready for the trip. It's called the Peru Retreat Dark Chocolate Welcome Kit. Can you see this? Okay, Eric's going to open this up while I continue to talk. He's going to show you what's in here. We are going to do an unboxing. Hey, wait a minute. We got to see you unbox it then. Here we go. We're going to see you unbox. Can you see this?
People watch this
I know.
on YouTube.
We're unboxing here. Here we go. And what we wanted to do is get you like excited because we're going to have so much glorious chocolate on this trip that you need to have chocolate now, but not just chocolate. We're going to have more than just chocolate in here. So we have not just 1 chocolate or 2 chocolates or 3 chocolates or 4 chocolates, but we actually have 5 amazing chocolates in here for you, all with adorable different labels. And the tea, we have an actual cacao tea. We're going to be drinking lots of this gorgeous tea while we are together. 5 amazing labels. Let me actually lift it. You can hold it. And I will just do this again, and now you can put it back up. Yeah, perfect. So you can hold it up that way. Oh, that's amazing.
Very
there
nice.
we go. Can you see this? Look at these cute
All
labels.
the cute labels.
Oh my God. I'm sorry for what I said when I was hangry. All you need is love and more chocolate. Give me the chocolate. Nobody gets hurt. So many cute labels. And what's missing from here is a mini pack of cacao nibs. Of course, cacao nibs. That is now my favorite cacao product ever, are these cacao nibs. You're going to learn a lot about that on the trip. You're going to taste and have a lot of those on the trip. So this is what's happening. So Haley says she loves the Hangry Bar. Yay! Laurel says keep going. She loves this. Laurel, how are you? Oh my goodness, you're here too. I love it. Perfect. So now let's talk about what's included, what's not included, and let's answer any questions you have. So of course, what's included is 7 days, 7 nights, right? All accommodation. We are going to be doing a vegetarian, pescatarian meals. There will be meat available for any of you who would like to order meat, but it will be separate cost on the menu. Let me just tell you now, everything is very reasonably priced. Drinks, any meals. So don't feel like, oh, but I want, meat, or I want to have drinks, alcoholic drinks, and am I going to break the bank? I highly doubt you will, unless you're, a fish and drink like crazy. But very reasonably priced, especially these 2 beautiful places we're staying in. We have learned how to use our beautiful phones and take glorious, gorgeous pictures. And so we're going to be taking beautiful pictures of you throughout the entire trip, so that you can have your own little portfolio from us, which is really cool, right? Instead of having to remember to take pictures, I'm especially going to be there to take lots of pictures of every single one of you. It is shared accommodations. If you would like to have your own room, you will have to let us know. We have priced it out where it's shared accommodations. So if you're coming on your own, you'll have a roommate. But again, just let us know if you really want to have your own room. We can figure that part out. There may be an upcharge for that. I'm not even sure. We'll have to talk to the tour company, but just let us know. And of course, morning yoga, transportation to and from everywhere the moment you arrive in Tarapoto. Okay, so what is not included? The flights. So you're going to get your flight into Lima. From Toronto, the last time we got a flight for
$650, something like
about
that.
$650, I think it was, taxes in. I think we just looked recently. It was around the same price. Sometimes it's higher. Not sure if it's lower, maybe a little bit lower.
You can get lower with a stop in Mexico.
Okay.
A couple hour layover.
Yeah.
You can get as low as $550.
$550, okay.
Yeah.
And then how much approximately is the flight to Tarapoto?
About $150 to
$2 return to Tarapoto.
Yeah.
Okay, so still great. What a great price. When you add that on to our price, you're still under most of these all-inclusive retreats that you would book anyway. And you're going with family, with all of us and all of us in Peru, and just enjoying this beautiful experience. What's also not included are alcoholic drinks. Some people drink, some people don't, so we just decided to exclude it. Again, reasonable pricing everywhere you go. And of course, we talked about meat, and just meat dishes or anything above and beyond the food, which I promise you is going to be glorious and amazing, and you will not be hungry. Like, it's going to be phenomenal, the food. Yeah. So that's it. Now, does anyone have any final questions? I'm going to stop sharing this. I'm going to see who's still on here. Does anyone, Connie, Haley, Eliza, Laurel, and anyone watching the recording, Judith, Mama Judy, does anyone have any questions? I have a list here, which we're going to go over. But if anyone has any questions, just unmute yourself. Unmute yourself. Oh, Laurel has a question. Is it a local yoga teacher? What style? Did you say there would be fish included in the meals? Yes. Okay, perfect.
It's Hatha yoga.
Hatha. So it's Hatha yoga. And then I'm going to be including meditations, but Laurel is a yoga instructor.
Oh,
hello.
very cool.
Oh my God, Laurel, you can absolutely, this could be like a collaboration. This would be amazing. So yeah, of course. What a gift.
Yeah, perfect.
To have you and your, your skill set and your incredible, magic there for all of us as well. That would be beautiful to include your style as well. And then did you say there would be fish? Yes. So yes, it will be, I guess it's called
Pescatarian.
Pescatarian, I guess is the cuisine,
Diet.
Diet. But of course there can be vegan meals included, anything, you let us know if you have any particular, requests or restrictions. You'll just have to let us know. Oh, Laurel, you're so sweet. And then did you have another question there? No, you didn't. Okay. Right. Okay, let's answer a couple of questions that we noticed a few others had. The first one was single or double occupancy. We talked about the fact that it is single occupancy.
Double occupancy.
Sorry, double occupancy.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, thank you. It's double occupancy, but let us know if you must have single occupancy. We can figure that out. The hike. Someone was asking about the hike to the Amazon. How
strenuous
or
hard it would be,
or hard it might be. And we can tell you that it's not, up and down hills, not a lot of that. There's a little bit of that, very little.
Mm-hmm.
It's mostly just kind of, this kind of level field on rocks and between the river. And it's just about an hour and a half each way. So it's not really that strenuous, but it is a little bit, I guess, long, but we loved it. We were talking to each other.
Yeah.
It was fun. We walked according to everyone's pace. We all just walked together. It was beautiful. And we are going to be stopping and doing some meditations throughout, which will be beautiful. Do you need any vaccines for this trip? That was a good question that somebody had. It really is just personal preference. Whatever, definitely check it out on your end. See what you think or how you feel. What you're comfortable with. We did not get any vaccines for the trip. He never does. Even when he went and spent the 12 days deep in the jungle, in the retreat, we've talked to many locals many times. And this whole kind of thing that you might see in the media about mosquitoes or whatever, they tend to say it's kind of blown up out of proportion. But again, I don't know. It's totally up to you. And we just, personally decided not to do that on the last trip. And ever since you've been going.
Yeah, no, I never did.
How safe is it in Peru?
Beautiful.
Someone asked
beautiful
us that
people.
today at the market. Yeah. She said for women, is it safe for women?
Oh, yeah. For sure.
Because that's a huge thing on women's minds when they travel.
Yeah, absolutely.
When you get into Tarapoto, especially, you will just fall in love with the people. The men and the women, every age, they're just incredible. The smiles on their faces. Yeah.
So
they're
beautiful.
Very welcoming.
So beautiful. And so now somebody also asked a question. What if I go on the first week and I want to stay for the second week, but maybe not do all of the events again? If that's something you want to do, just get in touch with us and we can work something out. But we will have, we are looking at definitely adding that second week, especially with so many people that are interested. Haley, the flight, 8 hours. Yes, the flight from Toronto, it's about 8 hours. So depending on where you're at, you can quickly check that online, depending on where you're going to be flying in from. But from Toronto, it's about 8 hours and then another hour to Tarapoto from Lima. So I think that's everything. I don't even want to get off this call because I feel like I'm there. I'm so excited. I cannot
after
wait.
Looking at all those pictures.
Oh my God, after looking
Brings
at all
back
those
the
pictures
memories.
again, honestly, it's so amazing. Is anyone excited? Is anyone feeling like they're gonna join us? They're ready to make a decision. They're ready to come with us on that first week or even the second week. If so, let us know because we will get everything ready for you with that welcome kit too. We're so excited. And if you have any other questions, Laurel says she's drooling. Oh my God, I know. Isn't this great? Laurel, you hung out with us how long has this call been? 7:30. Oh my goodness, a whole hour. And you've been here with us. And it sounds like you've been listening the entire time. Wow, that's amazing. Laurel, I know, it would be so great. I know you couldn't make the first week. You in particular have another commitment that first week, you and your beautiful daughter, who I would love to meet. If you can join us that second week, that would be beautiful too for you. So let us know. That would be amazing. And hopefully your daughter will watch this video too and get to see everything that's going on. So amazing. And actually, you know what, Laurel, I'm glad you asked the question about yoga and how you practice and you are an instructor of yoga as well. If there's anyone coming on these trips who has beautiful gifts that they want to share with the group, this is what this is all about. Yeah. I mean, it would almost be crazy if you didn't. We want you to share whatever it is you do, whatever is your passion, whatever comes from your soul, whatever makes your heart sing. We want you to share with all of us. This is our opportunity. We're going to have the most beautiful discussions, 7 days and nights together. And this is where we're just going to have this glorious, beautiful brotherhood and sisterhood together on this trip. So please, please, please plan to share anything that you would like. We would absolutely be honored for that to take part in this beautiful trip. Mm-hmm. So there you go. I think that's it, everybody. So if you think you're ready to go, let us know. Send us an email. You can send an email at hello@tribechocolate.ca. We will post the recording now on all the social media networks, on our website, tribechocolate.ca, on the sales page, so that you can watch it again if at all you're trying to remember a certain part, or you want to show it to a family member or something like that, or even a friend. You can, yes, Laurel says she wants to share the recording. Beautiful, but now you have to go. Bye, Laurel. Perfect. Thank you so much for hanging out with us this past hour. Thank you, everybody, for being here. We so look forward to spending a week with you, Connie. Maybe even 2. Hi, Connie. Say hi to Fernanda for us. Yeah. And thank you. We love you all, and we hope to see you all again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.